What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for your continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I am now over 900 subs. I don't know what I did. I don't know if it was my live yesterday that helped me get over the 900 mark, but yeah, I'm over 900 subs. So now it's only 1,000 now. Now we're hitting that 1,000 mark. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the videos, share the videos, leave a comment, tell a friend and tell a friend, all that good stuff. This video here, Unrivaled, the regular season is wrapping up this weekend. Well, not this weekend because the playoffs start this weekend. It's actually wrapping up on Friday. All 6 teams have already been X'd in stone for the playoffs. I think right now it's only about the seeding at this point. Vinyl had defeated who did they play last night? They beat the Luna Owls. And being that they beat the Luna Owls, that gave them that last spot for the playoffs. So unfortunately, it's 8 teams. The top 6 teams make the playoffs. So the Luna Owls and the Hive are eliminated. So it's only Phantom, Mist, Laces, who is it? Roses, Vinyl, and Breeze. Those are the 6 teams. Okay. So with that being said, just like any other league, you know, you have your regular season MVPs and stuff like that, right? So what I am going to do with this video, I am going to give my breakdown, my assessment on who I think is the MVP of Unrivaled this year. And as you can see from the thumbnail, for me, it's a 4-woman race at this moment. Now, I know there are some people out there that are very fixated on the point guard, Kelsey Gray, being MVP. And honestly, I would not fight with you. I'm not going to fight with you. What she's doing right now in Unrivaled is amazing. Obviously, she's clearly one of the top players in Unrivaled, so I'm not even going to sit here and act like she's not. Obviously, averaging 25 points a game, which she's leading Unrivaled. She leads Unrivaled in assists and in points. She's had 4 game-winning shots. She's shooting, I think, close to 50% from the 3-point line, which is insane when you really think about it. So I'm not going to argue with anybody. I'm not going to argue with a soul that says Kelsey Gray is the MVP. However, I do have a hiccup, though. I do have a hiccup. And it's hard to even say this because I love Kelsey Gray so much, but I got to be objective. And this is, I would feel this way for any league, whether it was NBA, whether it was football. The only hiccup I have with Kelsey Gray's chances, and I get it, you know, it's an individual award. Your team is 6-7. All right. Now, if you were one of the top 3 teams, bam, you got it. Like, you got the award. But for me personally, and I usually do this in all the other sports. If there's a said player that has been killing it and their team is winning, I usually give them the nod, right? Like, if you're paying attention to the channel, I did a live yesterday, and I talked about how I'm tired of the usual suspects winning the MVP award in the NBA. You know, I'm tired of Joker getting all these MVPs, even though they're deserving and he has the numbers to back up the statement. But there's some young lions, there's some young studs out there that are killing it right now, and their team is winning, that should be in contention for MVP. So I said Cade Cunningham, I said Victor Wembanyama, and I said Jaylen Brown. And besides them killing it, another reason why I put them in consideration is because their team is winning. Their teams have improved. So winning plays a factor for me, for you to get that MVP award. So yes, even though Chelsea Gray has the numbers to prove it, her team is 6-7. So I don't know if I don't know if I can give you that MVP award if your team is 6-7. So with that being said, you see the other 3 faces that I have on my thumbnail, right? So I'm trying to make a case for all of those other players. All right. So we're going to exclude the point guard, Chelsea Gray. All right. So now you got Stewie, who plays for the Mist, right? Now, there's some people out there that may watch this and they'll say, whoa, what about Aliyah Gray? What about Aliyah Gray? I love me some Aliyah Gray. Okay. She's been killing it in Unrivaled. One of my favorite players in the league. The penalty that I put on her is this, and I know this may sound petty, but this is just for my taking. In 2 games this Unrivaled season, she scored less than 10 points. So for all the other games that she killed and produced and did what she did, there were 2 games where she had less than 10 points, right? So off that alone, I have to disqualify you. Even though she is an amazing player, I feel like I can't have her and Stewie for MVP. I got to choose one of them. And who I chose was Stewie, because to be honest with you, and I think I said this in one of my previous videos, I think this is the healthiest we've seen Stewie in quite some time. And it's crazy that she's healthy like this and Unrivaled and not in the W, but that's neither here nor there. This is the healthiest we have seen her. This is the healthiest we have seen her in probably 2 years, probably 2-3 years. This is the healthiest we've seen her, and she's killing it right now. All right, Stewie going to work. All right, averaging 21 a game, averaging 9 boards. She's another one who has 4 game-winning baskets to clinch a game. Right. So I factor that in as well. Like, when the game is close, the ball's in your hand, you clinch that last basket for your team to win the game. So I factor that in as well. So for that, that's why I put Stewie in the conversation as well. Now, Kelsey Plum. Always loved Kelsey Plum. Okay. Another one, 4 game-winning shots in Unrivaled. 22 points, averaging 22 points. 5 assists. Granted, Chelsea Gray is beating her in assists. I get that. He's 3rd in dropping dimes, so it's not like it's a big gap, right? And then on top of that, what her and Aliyah Boston is doing with that Phantom team, not to take anything away from Tiffany Hayes, not to take anything away from Natasha Cloud, not to take anything away from Kiki Irifin, but Aliyah Boston and Kelsey Plum, the 1-2 punch between them They have been killing it in Unrivaled. Like their 1-2 punch is dynamic, very dynamic. So I had to put Kelsey Plum in the MVP conversation. And again, like I just said, the Phantom are winning. They already clinched one of the top 2 spots. So they already going to Barclays next week for the semifinals. So even though the playoff starts Friday, they don't got to play because they already have a bye. The top 2 teams in Unrivaled have first round buys. So the other spot for the bye is still up for taking, if I believe. I think it's between the Mist and the Laces. I think those 2 are the only 2 teams left that can possibly try to get that last spot. Hold on, let me check the standings real quick. Hold on, let me check. Yep. The Mist and the Laces. And it's only one more game left. It's only one game left. And the Mist play the Vinyl. And then the Laces play the Breeze. Now, I don't know who has the tiebreaker or whatever. And, you know, I don't know who has a tiebreaker right now. So pardon self for not knowing it. But yeah, either the Laces or the Mist can get that number 2 seed, which means they'll be joining the Phantom and Barclays next week for Unrivaled semifinal. So for me, I have Kelsey Plum, Aliyah Boston, Stewie, and Chelsea Gray as my potential MVP candidates, right? So, like I said, Aliyah Boston's been killing it as well. Leading Unrivaled in blocks. She's averaging a double-double. What's not to say about her? Aside from leading Unrivaled in fouls, but it is what it is. She plays hard. So I have nothing negative to say about Aliyah Boston. But if I had to pick right now, if I had to pick who is my MVP for Unrivaled, for me, for my soul, as much as I love what Chelsea Gray is doing, congratulations again on winning the one-on-one tournament, getting that $250,000. Love it. My MVP for my soul is Kelsey Plum. She's my MVP. She's my MVP. There you have it. Kelsey Plum is my MVP because of the reasons I just told you. And then again, like I said, 10-3, first round bye, going straight to the semifinals. That factors in my world. So if you're killing it on the court and your team is winning and possibly have the best record or tied for the best record, yeah, I got to give you the award because I probably would do the same thing. I would do the same thing in the NBA. I would probably do the same thing in the NBA. If you have a said player that's killing, like take Cade Cunningham, I said this in the live. It's not like I just threw a player on the team and said, oh, let's throw them in the MVP conversation. No, what he's doing this year in the league, if y'all been paying attention, it's MVP worthy. It's very MVP worthy. So what Kelsey Plum has done with this Phantom team, it's very well deserving. You can make a case that if Kelsey Plum didn't play in a lot of these games, the Phantom will not be in the position that they're in right now. The same could be said for Aliyah Boston because they both have been killing it. Both of them. Like when you think of dynamic duels, and when you think of dynamic duels and Unrivaled, I would say each team has their set of dynamic duels, right? The Phantom is Aliyah Boston, Kelsey Plum. The Mist is Stewie and Alicia Gray. Luna Owls, even though they've struggled this year, obviously the 2 best players on that team this year was Marina Mabry and Aliyah Edwards. Even though Aliyah Edwards missed a couple of games, but when she played, she killed, right? Then you got the Laces. You can make a case that Jackie Young and Brittany Sykes, aka Slim, was the dynamic on that team. Breeze. Obviously, you got Paige and Dom Malunga, right? What other team? What I think it's 2 teams I'm missing. The Hive. You got Sonia Citron, and honestly, in my opinion, as much as I love Kelsey Mitchell, but I think Monique Billings has been killing it. So I would say they're the dynamic duo for the Hive. And then I think the last team that I forgot to mention is I know it's it's 8 teams. I know I forgot a team. The Rose. Okay, obviously you got Chelsea Gray. And then I would say Shakira Austin. I can't say Angel Reese because she just returned. But what Shakira Austin has been doing throughout the whole year, throughout this whole season of Unrivaled, I will put her as the dynamic duo partner to Chelsea Gray. So every team has a dynamic duo. Every team. And in this case, you can flip a coin on who you want to be MVP with Aliyah Boston and Chelsea and Kelsey Plum. But me, for my soul, I went with Kelsey Plum. No knock to Aliyah Boston, because I love Aliyah Boston. But y'all hit me in the comments and y'all tell me who y'all got as MVP. Okay, because for me, for my soul, I got Kelsey Mitchell. But again, Kelsey Plum. The Kelsey name, I keep getting them mixed up. They're both lefties, so it's hard to decipher them. But Kelsey Plum of the Phantom is my pick for MVP. Now, again, if anybody out there says Chelsea Gray, I am not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you. Not at all. But for my soul, I'm going to give it the Kelsey Plum. But again, y'all hit me in the comments and y'all tell me who y'all got as MVP. It's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going. Keep it growing. Keep it flowing. Again, I'm finally over 900 subs. So the quest to 1,000 starts now. So again, spread the word. If you already subscribed, spread the word. So share the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. But in the meantime, in between time, like the video. Again, share the video. Leave a comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend. All that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sportswear with Dre Day Podcast. Just thank y'all for the support. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it growing. Keep it flowing. And catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.